If you are new to the channel, welcome. If you are a veteran, also welcome. I've been so busy with training and focusing on doing well in the tournament that I've struggled to keep up with making videos. But the thing is, you guys, it's honestly because of you guys that I'm making these videos. Shout out to this one guy, Jonathan Lee. He says, "Hi Christian, I hope you're doing well. Just letting you know that I'm looking forward to watching more of your YouTube content when you have the time. You're one of my favorite players to watch. Keep being amazing. Kind regards, Jonathan." And I saw that was 4 days ago. And I just felt, man, I felt like a pit in my stomach. I was like, wow, it's been a few weeks since I posted a video. And saying I don't have the time to make a video, that's an excuse. Without you guys, the people who watch, pickleball means nothing. A sport is only as big as the people who believe in it and the people who like it. So making videos like this, it's the least I can do. You guys want these videos and watch these videos. Like, this is the very least I can do, is make a video. Shout out to Tyra and I, who had a great run in the Vegas tournament. We play Jessie, Irvine, and Riley Newman in the quarterfinals. And it's a battle. It's an absolute battle of a match. And heads up, we're not going to get to the whole match because the match is well over an hour. And it's crazy. It's a wild ride. If you want to skip to the last part, just go jump right ahead. But anyway, without further ado, let's get into it. All right, let's have some fun.
Alshon did not make a good ball there, but does hit that into the crowd for a nice souvenir. So breast cancer awareness.
All right, so we play the first point as like a practice point with pink ball. As you can kind of see, I missed it. Tried to do a signature shot, but couldn't.
Our referees to just hold on. We got.
So here we go. Wow, the 23 seed versus the 2 seed. Let's get into it.
Yep, here we go. Let's play pickleball quarterfinal. Pretty from Christian Alshon there.
Good shot. They set it up, and I just took advantage of the high ball.
Kind of assumed that Jessie would be standing there, maybe reset it there. And when he saw she didn't, he was just a second late.
It's going to be hard to give a solid match analysis because I don't want to give away any of my secrets or our secrets on the pickleball court. Like, I don't want to give away too much because when it comes to doubles, strategy is so important. It's more important than any other sport that I've played.
Yeah, and I think that's what we're going to see a lot of, right? If you know Jessie well, she will sit there for as many as it takes. I don't think she's in a rush today.
No.
She thinks she can.
Just like to point out, too, big shout out to Tyra.
Her mantra is just make balls.
She has not been playing long, and she can forehand dink with the best. In this match, I had so much faith in her. That's a fun shot. Oh. We can go back, because why not?
She will happily sit over there and win the
So look at this little Ernie right here. So I'll go for the Ernie, and it's too low, so I can't be aggressive. And that's key when you go to Ernie and you can't hit down on it, you just got to reset it. And then you got to recover. I recovered well. Put the forehand ball away in the middle.
You can make it hard for a player to get there and make them get a little antsy and try to
get a free point, but I was putting some pressure at the kitchen.
These roll drops from Christian Alshon, very under control.
Yeah, no, it's a
couple free misses from Jessie, but hey, we're just getting started. It's 2-0. It takes a while for every player to get into the match. This match has a lot of dinking points, as do most doubles matches.
Touch on the ball there, he immediately speeds it up and tries to get in a hands battle, right? And I think we're going to see that a lot today, him just taking opportunities when he can.
Yeah, and they had to go all the way over to the Jessie.
Early in that point, yeah, Riley sped up to my backhand, and I did a good job of, like, staying controlled.
Yeah, there's a perfect example right there. Maybe not necessarily the best opportunity to speed up, but Riley trusts his hands.
Yeah, that was a good speed up. I actually remember that. I don't.
Yeah, and I think especially
I just swung and missed.
That white line down the center is a misnomer. You're going to see Riley all the way closer to Jessie Irvine throughout this match. I think that's something that amateur players.
That was a good speed up, so I sped up right at his body, so that he couldn't
That is not the way to play winning pickleball.
Yeah, and what Christian just did there was really
so that he
smart
couldn't
because Riley's
use
so
his
big in the
momentum from his
Sometimes
hips
just
on
going
either
at
shot.
the person's
So
body or behind them really can keep it neutral for the future points too. Right now he's going to think about it a little bit.
You want to do things earlier in matches that trigger opportunities later.
Yeah, that's just too good there.
Yeah, see, he did the same thing to me. He sped up right at my body. I tried to reset it, and
reset so many balls, right? Riley's just gonna come at you.
Right, I gotta be able to counter that.
You're toast.
Just fine. He hit a tough spot. I can definitely counter it, but failed to there. So as I'm watching this, I'm going to try and, figure out what Tyra and I could do better, what we do well. I'm not going to point everything out. I'm not.
He came all the way over basically.
I just can't.
He didn't hit it hard. He just dinked it.
But this is great. This is great to rewatch yourself play pickleball. I say this every time, but I mean, I find such a benefit to seeing it from the third person. When you're playing, you're locked in, and you kind of have a little tunnel vision as far as your own game, so it's hard for you to see things.
That's a great job of using.
Somebody just said, "Yeah, Tweener King." Let's go. Wait, I gotta. Sorry, I went back too far, but it's a shot. It's a shot I did really well this tournament, which was you brush the backhand. I've talked about this before. You don't flick it. You don't flick the backhand forward. You don't flick the backhand forward. You brush it up.
Oh my! Wow, that
was a good shot by Riley.
Close
put a little sports center on that one. That was
wow.
Sweet.
I almost got it back.
Just comes charging over there, and look at how close to the contact because Alshon was reaching into the kitchen there. My goodness. Didn't see very many sprayed shots at all from Alshon and Black earlier.
It's crazy that's only 2-2. We've been playing for a little bit, and it's 2-2. Jessie stands far back, so that means she has time to rip the heck out of the ball. But it also means I think she has less, like... Oh, why are you not hitting that?
Very nice there.
He cannot even believe he's talking to her like... He saw a full swing that was just not hit clean.
Right.
I mean, you let that ball go every time with that kind of a swing. Oh, I got my hand caught in the cookie jar.
Yeah, Riley's very aggressive, and against an aggressive player, what you got to do is you got to keep him honest, and you got to go behind him. But that could backfire, if they're not going. I think we just played that ball. Doesn't matter. Pickleball, we have to call our own lines.
Lefty save.
Oh, Christian.
Can't go to the well too many times behind him.
No, and the lefty save was huge, and then you think the court's open, and it's just not. He is able to move laterally so quickly.
I didn't go to a bat. The ball was too low for me to speed up. I was a little bit in Tyra's area as well. I gotta. And then just like that, you miss a reset. 2 points at the hands of your own paddle, and 2 points become 3 points so quickly, and 3 becomes 4, and man, the points just trickle so fast. Wow, what a get.
Lefty stab, but couldn't finish it off.
Oh, good gets by both of them. I took the right one first.
Paddle control from Riley.
And then Riley just, I think his feet were a little flat. One of the hardest parts of pickleball when you start is the dinking. And it's cool, and the best way to get better at dinking is to practice and to play. And right when I started, I had been in the...
That's a winner dink.
a little lucky. But right when I started, I'd been in situations.
And that's why we talk to our partners.
I had not been in situations like that before where everybody's dinking, so I felt so uncomfortable and I would get nervous with each dink. And it's crazy. I've done it so much now that I can stand at the kitchen and dink for hours and just not even like it's nothing. Like I could hit a dink and I don't even think about it. And that's what I need to do with a lot of the shots that I'm not great at. Is I need to hit it like it's nothing.
Just wide, so the rare switch confused certainly me and probably Alshon and Black. You expect them to play that way.
Yeah, we weren't ready for that. I had a paddle on it, missed it by a couple inches.
Newman.
That's a great combo in pickleball. A lot of coaches have told me this. You drive the third, so the serve is the first, return is the second. The first ball you get after the serve is the third. You drive the third, drop the fifth.
Give Tyra Black some confidence.
All right, drive the third, drop the fifth.
It's actually amazing from like
because when you drive the third, they're probably not going to hit as good of a ball as they would on a return. So then you can drop the easier one. I think my problem there was I was moving in too much before I even saw Tyra hit a shot, and because of that, I left a vulnerable spot.
After the grind of trying to make it as a teenage.
I like that spot when you come over. I mean.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure a lot of these people have that same.
That last shot I hit, I kind of went on Tyra's side and then sped it up cross court. It's a risky shot. I'm basically just saying, hey, I have better hands and I want to speed this up because if Jessie rips that down the line, I'm out of position. So I got to be very careful.
Yeah, I don't think Riley and Jessie have necessarily got into a rhythm quite yet. I think Christian.
It's only 3-4. We've been battling.
They have a little rhythm, so
I need to.
Riley and Jessie gonna have to pick it up a little.
I know this, guys. I need to work on being more relaxed when I'm playing because I miss a shot like. I'll miss a shot in a hands battle or in any situation, and I let it get to me. Sometimes it's too good, and I just can't do anything. Sometimes it's my fault. Either way, I let it get to me.
I just think playing with Riley
and in pickleball,
in Dallas,
man,
like if he speeds those balls,
things happen so quick. You can't let it get to you.
His hands are so good.
That's all it takes.
So I'm working on that. I'm working on that.
It's
a great shot by Tyra.
So she goes with the drive and just kind of. I don't think she meant to.
Been playing for 10 minutes and it's 4-3.
But it worked out.
But too good.
Yeah. Okay.
We've seen this before.
People with lobs again is Black. Wow.
Good hands.
Unbelievable. Can they win the point?
Oh, we lost that point.
Tremendous defense.
What a point. I was watching that and I was like, oh, I got to write this point down. It's so good. I'm still going to write it down, but feels weird posting points that you lose.
Ooh, what a move, and tags Riley, and he claps his paddle. That's a great move from Christian Alshon right there.
I'll write that one down too.
Got a timeout called here. Okay, so really nice.
The thing is, Riley birds so much. So me doing it to him, it's
here.
Yeah. Oh, I think she was on that.
Yeah, it's good from Jessie there. Like you said, Dave, the closer, if she can stay on the line just a little more, she can
in
get
pickleball
down on those balls,
and doubles. Excuse me. You need to watch your line, and you gotta let the person next to you cover the cross court. So like.
But also to that point, Dave, that's what makes her really like.
So I gotta sit back in while Tyra has her backing in the middle. Sometimes it's hard because the ball's coming close to me. I'm like, oh, I got to get this. So something I do in mixed doubles that a lot of great mixed doubles players do is you got to stand. You really got to lean over on after the return to make the margin, to decrease the margins of your opponents. So basically, I'm standing in the middle of the court. There's not really any good place they can go.
That ball was hit really hard.
Yeah, that's a great take because that was an awesome return from
good
Jessie
shot.
Irvine.
Back-to-back balls that hit the baseline.
That's my bad.
Just almost at this point of the day.
Okay, let's see what I did wrong.
Balls that hit the baseline.
Guess some balls you just can't get down. So often when I'll hit a bad third, or I think anyone, is I won't use my legs. I'll just walk there and I'll kind of just use all arms. The reason how I hit my drops is it's all legs. I bend down and I barely use my arm. My arm's just coming along for the ride. It was there, but he had to hit like an on the line or an inch inside the line. There wasn't a lot of space.
He won't miss that too many more times is my thought. Got away with one there.
Did she ever off balance?
This is a shot I'm working on right now.
Too many more times.
All right, let's see. So one good shot. So I got to watch this one more time.
He won't miss that too many more times is my thought. Got away with one there.
Did she ever off balance?
I think it's. I've been thinking about this, or I've been working on this shot.
Got us tied up at 5.
I think it's just bad footwork. Wait, doesn't matter. I think Fleming said I was off balance, and that's the key. Yeah, you got to be leaning forward, on balance, leaning forward.
Just absolutely clobbered, and Jessie did not turn around to go back to the baseline.
Yeah, it's a good shot.
The just raw power that she has. That was nice.
It's a good shot.
Short stroke too, right?
6-5-2.
And they take I think the first lead of the match, or no, I have no idea. No idea.
A lot of people coming from tennis.
A free point.
You know, Per being one of them too, I believe.
Yes,
you
free point.
You get those balls in the middle, you just take.
It's because if you're gonna go over to take a ball on your opponent or your partner's side,
more of a pickleball shot.
Unfortunately, you got to go all the way.
Boy, I mean, Christian Alshon is stuck in a little mode where he's trying to do a little too much, and
there was no advantage there.
And they even talked about how they should have called timeout a little sooner in their last match, and this is screaming for a timeout, and they didn't take one. They get a wild shot from Jessie Irvine instead, so they get away with it, but the lead is gone.
Yeah, and sometimes when you try and earn it, it's a cool looking
It's hard
shot.
to watch and like know you're the problem.
What would it have been if he made it?
But I guess it's better to watch, know you're the problem, than to not watch and not know you're the problem. And I think I went back to it, like, I was doing a little much for a couple points. I don't know what's going to happen at this point, to be honest. I was doing a little much. Woo, big point.
That's a great recovery because Riley threw
I was doing a little much, and I just
got exactly what he wanted.
I miss a dink that I shouldn't take on Tyra's side, and then I do an unnecessary ernie. I think the unnecessary ernies are like one of the worst parts. And then there it is. Doing a lot pays off.
He's clearly been working on his third shot drop.
I actually have not been working on my third shot drop.
Hasn't missed too many of those today, Dave.
Just setting up offense all day long.
Oh.
One more slide. Sometimes being tall is a disadvantage. I hear as a 5'8" guy. I don't know that, but I hear.
I work on every shot, but that's not one of the shots that I'm like. It's not one of the shots I'm like.
Just
I play with. I practice with that in mind. That's a shot. You know, there's some shots that you're just better at that you just got to work on maintenance and work like make sure you can hit it. Then there's shots that you need to get better.
There's just been a couple of those here.
I'm just thinking if he played solid as he did in game 1.
So timeout called from Black and Alshon. Can they stop it?
That was a good timeout.
Wow, just a step back, half speed into the Jessie Irvine absolute
So what's happening
murder
here?
zone.
Like what is happening here? I think
out of the ballpark.
Yeah,
I'm not showing a lot of emotion, but you can just see and you can just tell that I'm very emotional right now. Holy crap.
And Jessie Irvine off the bounce, perfect pace through the middle of the court. And
Oh, I threw my paddle. All right. 18-minute game. I'm only a year and a few months into this pro career, so I'm doing more every day. I'm working more with people that can help me towards my goals every day. I'm asking for help more every day. I'm relying less on myself more every day. You see the best players, they all have teams. I've been working with a trainer, physical therapist. I have a coach, and I'm really trying to rely more on people to help me with things that I can't do or I can't control. And I think the attitude is such a big part of it. It just comes down to controlling your temper and controlling your anger. I mean, long story short, I gotta work on not getting upset as I do. As a player, sometimes you want yourself to play perfectly, and it's not possible. Sometimes you want everything to be on, everything to be flawless. That's not possible. You need to expect anything. You need to be ready for yourself to miss easy shots and to not play your best. That's what you need to do. And it's not easy, but I'm trying. I'm not just getting upset and then not doing anything about it. Thank you to you guys so much for watching. It means so much to me. The reason I keep making the YouTube videos is because people keep coming up to me and thanking me and keep asking for more. And that goes a long way. Last but not least, big shout out to my sponsors, Diadem, my favorite paddle. This paddle is going to help me win my first tournament. That's all I'm saying. And then also, big shout out to Ruck, the Ruck backpacks. Man, this thing is awesome. It has a surface so it doesn't lose its shape. As you can see, it's very boxy, which is which I like the design. And it stays that way. It doesn't lose it. It doesn't deform. I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you guys so much. Like, subscribe. Until next time. Peace.